Hi friends, welcome to Senior Sessions. My name is James, and Senior Sessions is a time when we come together and we try to give you information that will be helpful for your future of adulthood. I know that right now, as a senior, there are questions that you have about the future or about right now, about where you are going, and Senior Sessions is meant to help prepare you for this next phase of your life. Hopefully, on a normal year, we'd be together, but I know that things are crazy right now, but we still want to be able to bring you some wisdom that we have gathered over the years and from all the members of our team about what life looks like as you graduate from high school and as you go into your adult life. And so we're going to be talking about things like finances, generosity, serving, finding a church, friendships, partying in college or in your life. And we just want to help equip you with answers for questions that you might have and give you some wisdom that we have grown up, as we have grown up, we have learned, but also as we read the Bible, this is what it teaches us. So the first thing that I want to answer for you is, what is your plan? What is your plan for your life? What are you going to do now? This is a question that we get when we are in this time of transition as we are seniors in high school, and it's like, I don't know what's next. I don't know how I'm going to get there. This is what I experienced, at least. When I was in high school, I was at this time actually of the year, and I was graduating. I still didn't have a college chosen that I wanted to go to. I know some of you are going, some of you aren't going, but this is applicable. Like I didn't know what I was going to be doing next year. I didn't know what major I wanted. I didn't know what school was important. I had a couple narrowed down. And so it was about this time of year I started making a massive pro-con list. I made pros and cons of these two different schools, and I really wanted to know if there was one that was going to leap out of the page. But what happened, and this is what happens in our decisions as we go forward in our adult life, is that there's like two good options, and we're not exactly sure which one we should do, because we are so used to having people tell us what we should do, like what grades we should get, what sports we should play, where we should apply for college. And then it gets to the point of our adult life as we are making decisions, and there's no one to tell us what we should do. The reality is the question needs to be flipped. It needs to be flipped as, what do I want from my life? And that's the first question that helps us answer what's our plan. What do I want from my life? And this is something where it's not just like I want to be happy, or I want to have money, or I want to have ice cream every day, but this is a question like, what is the thing that I ultimately want to come from my life? Is it to be someone that loves other people? Is it to love family well? Is it like, what do I want people to remember in my legacy? What do I want from my life? And this is one of the primary questions we need to ask ourselves, because as I began to think in this college choosing process, I was like, well, one school I could like earn more money, and it seems like they have better sports, and like it could be more fun. But there's this other option where I feel like I'm actually going to grow up to be the type of person that I'm supposed to be. I just got a sense that they had programs, they had mentors, they had things to help me get to like the type of person that I wanted to be. And so that's what I landed on and chose. Because I was thinking about this question of like, what do I want from my life? The second question that is going to help you answer this question is, what am I prioritizing right now, and where is that going to get me? And this question, the second question that you should be asking yourself as you're making plans for the future, is something that's just going to reveal where you're at right now. This is a question that can be scary for us. It actually is a question I don't think enough young adults ask themselves. And it's a question about, what is happening right now in my world, and where is this path going to take me to? I think that as we have chosen a major or something, it's like, okay, well, if I am in psychology, I'm going to become a counselor. Like, that's a natural path. But there's also this thing about like, well, if I watch YouTube for 4 hours a day, where is this going to take me? If I'm on TikTok, where is this going to take me? What are the things that I'm prioritizing right now? There was a joke in a video that happened 10 years ago on early YouTube, and it was these people talking, and they're like at a big feast, and they're just like eating, and it's like, oh, don't worry about it, my diet starts tomorrow, and everyone chimes in, our diet starts tomorrow. And I think the reality of that is that we think, tomorrow I'm going to make the change. Tomorrow isn't a time for us to shift, and tomorrow is a time for us to prioritize where we're going and what our life plan is. But it's actually that time is today. And as we are prioritizing, as we're thinking about what is happening in our life right now and where that's going to take us, we should take in consideration all of the pieces of our life. The third question that is going to help you make these plans and make these decisions is this question of, how do I get from here where I'm at to where I want to go? And this is the question about steps and little choices that you're making each and every day to get to where you want to go. And yes, you can like hear this wisdom in other places, but I think that this is very specific to you leaving and growing up and graduating from student ministries right now, is this idea of like, where do I want to go with my life, and what impact do I want to bring to other people? And as we start planning out that trajectory, that horizon, not like what's the easiest way for me to make money right now, or what feels good in my relationships, but we're actually thinking about this plan about like, how do I get from where I'm at today, in acknowledgement of like, I might not be prioritizing the things I want to be, or I might not be starting the thing that I want to be starting yet. Like, how do I get there? And I think that for us right now, I have some wisdom for us, because the tomorrow is uncertain, and our job market in the future is uncertain. We don't know necessarily if we're going to be able to get a summer job and start with as much money at college or school or whatever is happening next. And the reality is, we can't know. In Matthew 6, Jesus is talking, and he's saying, don't actually worry about what you're going to wear or what you're going to eat, because God provides for those things. The thing that we're supposed to be thinking about, he says it right here. It's in Matthew 6:33. But seek first God's kingdom and his righteousness, and all of these things, clothes and food, will be given to you as well. Therefore, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has trouble of its own. And right now, you're like, wait, I'm talking about plans, but it says don't worry about tomorrow. I think the reality is that we can get so crippled with like what exactly is happening tomorrow that we can't really get into our heads what Jesus is actually saying. What Jesus is encouraging for us is to look at God's kingdom first, and how it is that we are supposed to love, how it is that we are supposed to serve people, who it is that he is creating us to be, and pursue that as our priority, pursue that as the place that we want to be at the end of the day. And as we step towards there, we get there. As we step towards Jesus, in each step along the way, we become more like him. And these other things, these other questions about what we should be doing, or what our path and our plan is for our life, will come into focus. Because you don't just need to be in church to serve people. You don't just need to be at like working for a nonprofit to love people well. There's that path in every business, in every place, is to way to love and to serve people in any school. And so for you today, I actually ask that you answer these 3 questions in your small group. These are important 3 questions. You can just be honest about like, what do I want from my life? What am I prioritizing with my time right now, and where is that going to lead me? And that third question about, what do I need to do to get to the place that I actually ultimately want to be? And these are questions that you can come back to over and over and over again as you're making decisions in your adulthood. And I just want you to know that we support you and we love you. And thank you for watching our first senior sessions. If you want to stay around, you can watch a video, which is going to be our worship time, or you can dismiss into small groups. And I hope that you have an amazing day, seniors. Take care. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for our seniors and the season that they're in. I ask that you support them and love them. God, amen. Friends, take care and take off and enjoy your Wednesday.
Hey friends, it's good to be together again in this way. We're going to spend some time worshiping like we've been doing these past few weeks. I've been thinking about the verse that says that God inhabits the praises of his people. And you may have heard me talk about that on a Sunday or Wednesday before, but I love that verse when it comes to talking about worship, because inhabit means to like live inside of, come and be a part of. And so God is a part of our lives and who we are in a really significant way when we worship and when we bring praise. So I encourage you, just because we're not meeting in big groups doesn't mean that the time to worship has ended. It can be so meaningful to engage with worship and with singing, even if it's with yourself or just your family or close friends. So yeah, let's spend some time worshiping together. my name and then my heart came alive. Your love is greater, your love is stronger, your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater, your love is stronger, your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. And what a love we found, death can't hold us down. We shouted out, we're alive, 'cause you're alive. And what a love we found, death can't hold us down. We shouted out, we're alive, 'cause you're alive. And what a love we found, death can't hold us down. We shouted out, we're alive, 'cause you're alive. Your love is greater, your love is stronger, your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater, your love is stronger, your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater, your love is stronger, your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Your love is greater, your love is stronger, your love awakens, awakens, awakens me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sing, I want to know you, Lord. I want to know you, Lord, like I know a friend. I want to know you, Lord. I want to know you, Lord, like I know a friend. I want to know you, Lord. So I'm laying down. So I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, wanna know you, Lord. I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, wanna know you, Lord. Oh, we wanna know you. I used to think that I could box you in. I'm laying down, I wanna know you, Lord. I used to think that I could box you in, but I'm laying down, I wanna know you, Lord. So I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, I wanna know you, Lord. I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, I wanna know you, Lord. Oh, Lord, I've been told. Lord, I've been told to be ashamed. Lord, I've been told I don't I reach out. I reach out and you find me in the dust. You say no amount of untruth can separate us. I reach out. I reach out and you find me in the dust. You say no amount of untruths can separate us. I will rejoice in the simple gospel. I will rejoice in you, Lord. I will rejoice in the simple gospel. I will rejoice.